Welcome back to all the brave ones, and thanks for checking out another one of my YouTube videos. Today we're going to be discussing my top 5 picks for movies to still come out in 2017. So as always, let's jump right in. Now coming in at number 5, we have Wonder Woman. Before she was Wonder Woman, she was Diana, Princess of the Amazon. Now this movie comes out June 2nd, and I for one am very excited. Now we know Batman vs. Superman as well as Suicide Squad had DC fans divided, but this one is going to be directed by Patty Jenkins, and from the trailers it seems to be a very beautiful movie, as well as action and a good storyline from what we can tell. Now, Gail Gadot, who already appeared in Batman vs. Superman as Wonder Woman, stole the show. So hopefully with her own standalone movie, which will be part of setting her character up for the Justice League movie coming out next year, hopefully she'll take this and give us all the good time we're looking forward to. Now you have Chris Pine in the movie, you have Danny Houston as one of the villains, so I don't think you can really go wrong here. So I, for one, am looking forward for this one. Now, it is set in a World War II era, so just like Captain America was, but this has a feel of being less campy than Captain America was, and it's also kind of setting up a love story between Chris Pine's character and her character. So you have something for everyone. You have action for the fellas, you got a love story for your gal pal you might want to bring along. So I think this is definitely a good choice for number 5. It would be higher on my list as she has always been one of my favorite characters, but you'll see why. Number 4 is Thor Ragnarok. Now, imprisoned on the other side of the universe, Thor is going to find himself in a gladiatorial contest against one of his former partners, Hulk. Now, this movie is going to be a hybrid of a new Thor story slash Planet Hulk, which they decided not to make into a standalone movie. Now, if you've seen the trailer, the music in this one looks great. Reminds me of a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this one is going to be the third installment in Thor's series. The first two for me were lackluster, but this one seems to be much improved. Now, it's not higher on my list because it just feels like a movie trying to be another movie as of right now. But I do have high hopes for it, and hopefully it can knock our socks off. And with Hulk and Thor in the same movie, you really can't go wrong. So that's why this movie is in at number 4. Well, I just wanted you guys to see the Hulk pop out really quick. Now this next part is kind of funny. He says we know each other, he's a friend from work, and Hulk's not having it. Anyways, this is why Thor is number 4 on my list. Number 3, we have Spider-Man Homecoming. This one is actually one of my favorite comic book characters of all time, so I'm very excited about this movie. Tom Holland will be playing Peter Parker. He did a great job in Avengers Civil War. I think he stole the show. Michael Keaton is going to be playing the villain in this movie, Vulture, which is the first time this character is making its cinematic debut. Now, Robert Downey Jr. is going to cameo as Iron Man, sort of a mentor to Tom Holland in this one. Marissa Tomei is going to play a beautiful version of May Parker. First time I've ever looked at May Parker like this. Now, controversial casting was Zendaya, but she's going to play a whole new character, not rumored like she was going to be playing Mary Jane. And no word on whether we're going to see the famous Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane in this version of Spider-Man. But who knows, they may have some surprises for us. Now, this isn't going to be your normal origin story because his origin was already kind of hinted at in Avengers Homecoming. So this makes number 3 on my list because hopefully it's going to have a different feel for Spider-Man. It's kind of a different mythos for him, so definitely excited to see what Marvel can do now that they're back having Spider-Man in their wheelhouse. So seems the trailer seemed to have a lot of action. Vulture seems like he's gonna be a formidable foe for Spider-Man. Tom Holland does give an innocence to Peter Parker, but at the same time he does have that mouth similar to Deadpool, just more of a PG feel than Deadpool has when he gets going. So very excited about this one, and that's why Spider-Man Homecoming makes number 3 on my list. Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now the team is struggling to stay together as they try to unravel the mystery of Peter Quill's parentage in this installment. The entire cast is returning: Chris Pratt, Vin Diesel, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Bradley Cooper. Now it seems to be just as fun, lighthearted as the last, with just as much action, if not more action, and the music just seems to be as great. James Gunn is returning as the director, and it does come out this May. Now, so far, the reviews are trending great for the early reviews out there, so this is why Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is in my number 2 spot. Very excited for this movie, and if it's as half as good as the first one was, then it'll be worthy of a franchise, and hopefully we'll get a 3, 4, 5, how many they want to give us, because it seems to have a winning combination of fun, campy, action-packed lightheartedness that I dare say the first Star Wars had. So I could definitely see it be one of those type of franchises. So very excited about Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2, and that's why it does take my number 2 spot. It would have took my number 1 spot, but you're going to see what took my number 1 spot, and I'm going to explain why. Number 1 is Star Wars The Last Jedi. So what else could be number 1, folks, but the most anticipated movie of this year, just like it was when it came out in 2017 with the first movie to this new trilogy. Now, The Last Jedi centers around Rey finally finding Luke. We're going to see what happens with the First Order now as they make a push to kind of impose their power over the galaxy. Very excited about this movie. Very excited to see what they do with Leia after Carrie Fisher's unfortunately untimely passing. Now, this movie is going to have Benicio del Toro as well as John Boyega returning. Daisy Ridley is going to steal the show once again for me. I think she did a great job as Rey. Now this is coming out this holiday season, so it's definitely going to be my gift this holiday season. Listen, I don't have to say too much about Star Wars The Last Jedi. You guys all know the story, why it's number 1 on this list. So hope to see you guys all there in the theater on opening day or the night before at midnight, like most of us do go and watch it. So definitely excited about this one, and that's why it's number 1 on my list. Star Wars The Last Jedi. I can't wait. Once again, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.